Okay. So hello again. I'm going to start again. Sorry. So welcome to my webinar. I am Arun, an environmentalist currently pursuing my master's degree in environmental engineering in Japan. So I have started a new campaign called Yours Water. And this webinar is going to be mainly focused on water conservation techniques which we can implement easily in our homes. I use this opportunity to wish you all a very happy new year, and I am sure that you have all selected your new year resolutions already. My new year resolution is to save water and to motivate others to save water. That's why I created this campaign to motivate others to save water from our homes itself. So why I chose water? Why not trees? And why not other natural resources? Because I had a bitter experience of living in a hard environment without water while I was in Chennai. I saw many people fighting over drinking water, which made a lifelong impact on me and make me to look deeper into the problems of our water. So while I was searching about this matter, I came across a term called day zero. How many of you know the term day zero? So for most of us, this might be a new term. I'll explain what a day zero is. It is a day where all the sources of the water for a community or a city becomes absolutely zero. That day is called day zero. So till date, there are only two day zero scenarios that happened in the history of humankind. First was during 2017 in a city called Cape Town in South Africa. During that day, the water sources of the city of Cape Town get down to 15%, and thousands of people went without proper supply of water for more than a year. The second was during 2019 in our very own Chennai, which I told you I have experienced before. So during that period, can you imagine the drinking water for 10 million people of Chennai was brought in goods trains from other states for several months. The main reason for this, again, the main reason for this is the fact that Chennai went without a single drop of rainfall for more than 200 days straight. It was far worse than everyone thought. In this point, you can think that I am not living in Chennai or I have enough water resource. So why do I want to save water now? Let me get this straight. A survey shows that in 10 years, that is in 2030, nearly 40% of the world's population will not have access to any kind of water. If we don't show proper care to our precious water, many day zero scenarios might occur in the future. And who knows, one might occur in your area too. So we need to save water from today onwards. So what can we do? How can we contribute to escape from this water scarcity problem? Is there anything we can do from our house? I know we are all very busy in our day-to-day activities, in day-to-day life, and even though we are all busy, we can contribute to conserve water if we just tune a little bit of our day-to-day activities and become smarter with water. So how can we save from our houses? Let's see. We need water for nearly all of our day-to-day activities, ranging from cooking to personal hygiene. Unconsciously, we waste around 50 to 70% of the water daily. If we become a little more conscious, we can save considerate amount of water which is being wasted from our homes. So before seeing how we can save the water, let's see where we are careless in our water usage. So most of us have started using shower for our daily bath. Am I right? Do you know an average shower head, even if it consumes to save water, it consumes nearly 5 to 7 liters of water per minute. So if you took a normal 10-minute shower, it means you consume 50 to 70 liters of water per day. I'm very sorry. $50 to $70 liters of water per day. That is, if you are a family of 4, then it means you consume nearly 200 to 280 liters of water each and every day. If you think that we consume only, we waste so much of water only during our bath, no, we waste even more water while we drink. So let's see how. So how many of us have reverse osmosis, RO unit in our home? Mostly all of us, right? Do you know, for every liter of water filtered through an RO unit, 5 liters of water is being wasted as, as a discharge water. An average human needs to consume around 3 liters of water every day. That means we waste nearly 15 liters of water each and every day while we drink our drinking water through an RO unit. And we waste around 60 liters of water if as a family. So that is nearly 2000 liters per month. That's a lot of water we waste if we drink water from our RO unit. And another major water wastage is due to the water leak. How many of us notice water leaking from taps and took it carelessly since it is a small leak? If you think so, let us do a small math. Even if one drop is wasted per second, that it adds up to 19 liters of water per day. As we are all aware of the proverb, a stitch in time saves 9. Similarly, repairing the leaking tap saves 19 liters of water each and every day. So how can we save such wastage of water? Let us see how we can save water in our day-to-day activities. These are very small tasks, but make a huge difference in conserving water, that too without any extra effort or time, and even money also. Let us start from our kitchen. Instead of washing our fruits and vegetables in a running water, we can wash them in a pan filled with water. You can even use that water, reuse that water to water the garden plants, or for even soaking the pots and pans after cooking, which have thick stains, instead of scraping them in running water. And the second one is, instead of throwing away the blanched water, that is the water which is used to boil our vegetables, we can reuse them to prepare a nutritious soup. And the another major thing is, instead of washing our dishes in running water, we can implement the washing clothes technique by filling one bucket with soap water and another bucket for rinsing water. By implementing this technique, we can save significant amount of water each and every day from our kitchen. You might have all remembered that we waste more water from our RO discharge. I am not saying you to stop using RO unit for drinking water. Instead, check behind your RO unit for a small outlet from which the so-called waste water is being discharged. You can either fill this draining water in a bucket and use it later for washing clothes or washing vegetables. Or you might even direct the draining pipe to your garden plants. Believe me, by implementing this single technique, we can save huge amount of water if we just direct the drainage pipe to our other usages. So you already know that taking a bath using a shower head can consume up to 50 to 70 liters of water per day. Instead of using a shower to take a bath, we can use the well-known Indian style of bathing using a bucket and a mug. Most of the buckets can hold up to 20 liters of water per day. Even if you use 2 buckets per bath, then you will use only 40 liters of water per day. In this way, you can easily save 10 to 30 liters of water per bath. And if you put it this way, you can save around 350 to 950 liters of water each and every month. There are many such small things we can do to save huge quantity of water in the long run without spending much effort, extra and time. By doing these small tasks, we can play our part in saving the world from water scarcity. I will continue to share many such ways that we can save water. So let us all come together and take a pledge to save blue and we can all go green. So thank you for attending this quick webinar. I am sure we are all having so much work in this new year, so I won't take up much your time. So let us all take a new year resolution to save the world's water from our homes itself. Thank you for attending this webinar. See you all soon.